The women who had come with Jesus from Galilee followed and saw the tomb and how his body was laid. Then they returned and prepared spices and ointments. On the Sabbath, they rested according to the commandment. But on the first day of the week, at early dawn, they went to the tomb carrying the spices they had prepared. Luke chapter 23, verses 55 to 24, verse 1. These women, Mary Magdalene, who was also the sister of Lazarus, Joanna, the wife of Chuza, Herod's steward, Mary, the mother of James the Less and of Joseph, and others who followed Jesus from Galilee, had witnessed his triumphal entry into Jerusalem. Later, they saw him carrying the cross and die upon it. Unlike the apostles, they had no part in the Last Supper or the prayer at the Gethsemane. In a patriarchal society, these women could not enter Pilate's court to plead for Jesus instead of Barabbas. Yet these faithful women, silent and steadfast, followed him to the end. They stood at a distance, watching his crucifixion and death on the cross, and at the end, his body was laid in the tomb. With sorrowful hearts, they returned home to observe the Sabbath rest and enforce stillness filled with pain and longing. But as soon as they could work, they bought spices, as Mark's Gospel tells us, and spent the night preparing ointment to anoint his body, a final act of love and devotion according to their custom. At dawn on the first day of the week, they went to the tomb carrying their spices, and there they encountered the unimaginable joy of the resurrection. We too, as we walk through our own sorrowful and weary journeys of this earth, are called to carry with us the fragrance of virtue and good works, the spiritual spices we prepare through acts of love, prayer, and penance. When our appointed day comes to meet the Lord, may these offerings of goodness rise before Him as a pleasing fragrance, and may we also share in the joy of the resurrection. Mother Mary, strengthen me to follow your Son faithfully. Help me to fill my life with the fragrance of good works and pure love, so that when my time comes, I may carry these virtues to meet your beloved Son. May I rejoice in the sight of His glory and share in the everlasting joy of the resurrection. Mary, help of Christians, pray for us.